This conference will now be recorded.
We have completed if-elif, and today we have to start with while loop.
We have to start with while loop.
Yes.
So what is meant by while loop? Did I give the definition?
Yes, yes. It checks the conditions and then it performs the operations repeatedly until the condition is satisfied.
Okay. It is also called as pre-tested loop. I think I have mentioned that also, right?
I'm sorry, it is a pre-tested. It is a pre-tested loop.
Yeah. Pre-tested loop, otherwise entry control loop.
Okay.
Correct now?
You didn't mention that pre-control loop.
Entry control loop. You can make a note of this.
Okay. It is a pre-control, right?
Entry control. Entry.
Entry control. Okay. Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, how this particular what do you say? While loop will be there, we are going to see now.
Okay.
Just a minute.
I think it follows the iterations, right?
Yes.
Okay. And one more doubt I have got regarding if so, do you want us to give fi closed loop to close that particular if statement? No need.
FI is a part of this one and Unix shell scripting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So don't mix up the syntaxes of Unix shell scripting and this one.
Okay.
One point, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Now we'll go for this one, while loop. How that while loop will be there? Let me show you. I think I didn't discuss anything about this IDE, right?
You didn't.
PyCharm గురించి డిస్కస్ చేయలేదు కదండి.
No, no, no. చేయలేదు.
ఫైన్ ఫైన్ అది మళ్ళీ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. ఇప్పుడు see here. This is what the example with respect to while loop. Okay.
Okay.
First, let me use this. I variable. You can see I is a variable which is initialized with the value 0.
Okay.
0 is less than 10. Condition is true or false. Condition true na false?
It's true.
Condition is true. It prints I value that is 0. Okay.
Yes.
Then we are incrementing I value by 1. So,
Okay.
so it will be 1. 1 is less than 10. It prints, it increments. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Till it reaches 9, it will be doing the same operation. Okay, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Once it reaches 9, 9 is less than 10, will print, then will be incremented by 1. Then 10 is less than 10. Condition is false. It will come out of loop. Okay, no?
Okay.
So, if I execute this program, you can see from 0 to 9, it has printed the values.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. And here, this checks the condition first. Okay, na?
Okay.
Then it performs the operation if the condition is satisfied. Okay, no?
Okay. Okay.
If condition is not satisfied, it will come out of the loop.
So it will come out of the loop in the sense, can we give any statement after coming out of the loop? Like
You can give any statement over
we can
here.
give, right? Okay.
Yes. Something like this I can give, so that after
Okay.
9 it will print end.
Got it.
Okay. Any doubts so far?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now we'll go for loop. Okay.
Okay.
Next. Ready?
Yeah.
It is a control structure. It is a control structure
Okay.
which is meant for performing
Yes.
the operations repeatedly which is meant for performing the operations repeatedly till the condition satisfied. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Now, how this for loop will be there? Let me show you. Okay. First, we have got a range function. Okay, now remember this function is very important for us. Okay,
Okay.
function is there. See, this range function, it is taking one parameter. If it is taking one parameter, see here I am passing 10. That means it will take starting point as 0 and ending point as 10. Is that clear so far?
Yeah. Can you please explain once again?
Yeah, range is a function. Basically, this is meant for returning the values within a specific range. Okay.
Okay. The specific range in the sense it starts from 0 and ends at 10.
Yeah, if you pass only one parameter, here I have passed only one value, that is 10.
Okay.
So by default, it will take starting point as 0, ending point as 10 because you have passed 10 over here. Clear, right?
Yeah.
So first it will assign 0 to I will print. Then 1 will be assigned, will print. 2 will be assigned, 3 will be assigned. Like this, one by one, it will be assigning till 10. Till 10 in the sense, it will not include 10. It will go till 9 only. Okay, na?
Okay.
Let me show you. See, it starts from 0. As I said, starting point for range is 0. Ending point, whatever you have specified, it will take that. As I have specified 10, so it will go maximum up to 10. Okay, na?
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay. Now, one more important thing what we have to consider over here is, instead of passing one value, I can specify two values. You can pass two values over here. What are those two values is starting point. See? If I want to start from 1, got my point, right?
Yes.
Instead of starting from 0, if I want to start from 1, I can specify like this. 1, comma 10, so that it starts from 1. Is that clear, Prakar?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So range will take one value. If it takes one value, starting point is 0. If it takes two values, first point will be starting value, second will be the range ending value. Got my point, right?
Yeah, got it.
Any doubts so far?
No, no doubts. But the functionality is similar, right, for while loop and for loop.
Yes.
So
I'll come
in
to
what
that.
scenarios? Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay, na? Next thing what we have to consider over here is, see, here by default it is incrementing the value one by one. Correct now?
Yes.
Instead of that, if I want it to increment by 2, I'll specify 2 over here. How much you want to increment, that you can pass as a third parameter. You know?
Okay.
Any doubts?
No.
Okay. Now if I execute, so first it will be 1, then it will increment by 2, you will get 3, then 5, then 7, then 9, like this. You will see the result in this fashion.
Okay.
Okay, now? Any doubts?
I didn't get that, sir.
Sorry?
I didn't get that 1 to 10, and after that third one party 2.
Starting point is 1. Okay, now? Ending point is 10. Is that clear so far? Till here?
Yes.
Now, first
Yes.
starting point, starting value we will store, we will print it. That is 1. Then next value by default it will increment it by 1. Correct now?
Okay.
Instead of that, I don't want it to increment it by 1. I want it to increment it by 2.
2. Okay.
So next value after incrementing 1 with 2, it will become 3. Got my point,
Okay.
right? Next value, if it
Yes.
increments, it will become 5. Next value, it will be 7. Like this. How many steps you need to
Okay.
go further? That we are mentioning here. Okay, na? So only you
Okay.
have got the values in this way. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Any doubt so far? To any one of you?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think Zahir has asked a question. What is the difference between for loop and while loop? Both the loops are meant for performing same operations. Why should I need to learn two things is what his question. Correct, na Zahir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prakar, could you please answer the question? What he has asked?
1 minute. Hello, am I audible? Sir, actually, I think I missed starting 9 minutes video. So while you get where you explained, so
Okay.
I got only for loop that is 1 to 10 and this interval of 2 that you explained now.
Okay. Fine. Not an issue. Let me tell you. See, basically, if you go for while loop, that is meant for performing the operations even in unknown situations also. Got my point, right?
I'm sorry.
What is unknown situations? I'll tell you now. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's say you are reading the content from a file. Okay, na? You got my point, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You are reading the content from a file.
Okay.
How much content is there in the file? We will not be knowing the size of the file. The file might be keep on adding the content, where for that situation while loop is best option for you. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
if you know the limit, see here I know the limit. At that time, for loop is best option for you. Got my point, right?
Okay. Okay.
If you don't know the limit, go for while loop. If you know the limit, go for loop. Okay, now?
Yes, yes.
Any doubts so far?
Okay. Sir, any brief example for while for unlimited?
While unlimited,
Yeah, or no limit.
okay, I will tell you one best scenario where we have used it. Okay, now? See, I want to send notification to my customer on his birthday, saying that happy birthday to you. Got my point, right?
Got
Hello.
it.
Now, how many
Yes.
years my customers will live? You got my point, right? Is there any guarantee that my customer will live exactly for 100 years only? You got my point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. In that situation, we have used while loop, where we will not be having any limit. It will be keep on going only. Let me take you on a special scenario. See, I will take this one. Okay. See, while unlimited.py. See, what is the use of while loop is, it will be checking the condition. If the condition is satisfied, it will be performing the operation. Correct now?
Correct.
I will specify true. Condition is, while condition is true, I will print hello. Got my point, right?
Okay.
See, while it is true, it will enter into this, it will print hello. Again, it will check, it is true only, it will be printing hello, 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 hello. Like this, there will not be any stop for that. While unlimited, no? Okay, one sec. I will go for 1 instead of while true. See, it will be keep on going. It won't stop at any point. Got no point, right? Yes or no?
So what is the true represents?
True is nothing but your condition is satisfied. That is nothing but 1. Okay, no?
Okay.
Your condition every time it will be condition is satisfied. So it will enter into the loop, it performs this operation. Again, while 1 only, it will perform the operation. 1 means it is true state. Okay, now?
Okay, got it.
Any doubts, Prakar?
No, sir.
Okay. Like this, whenever if you want to go for unlimited situations, if you don't know till where you have to perform the operations, at the time you take the help of while loop. If you know the situation, then go for loop. Okay, no?
Okay.
Next. Fine. So far we have seen basic control structures. Now we have to start up with advanced functions. Okay, no?
Okay.
Before starting up with advanced functions, I wanted to introduce a tool called as PyCharm. Okay, na?
Okay.
So far we have dealt with a command prompt, that is sufficient for the time being. Now we need to start up with PyCharm. Write down PyCharm. It is an IDE. Got my point, right? PyCharm is an IDE which is meant for developing and executing Python programs. Okay, now? Any doubts so far? What is meant by IDE, you might ask me. Correct, now? Hello?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, IDE full form is Integrated Development Environment. Right down. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Find that? Any doubts so far?
Yeah. Is this released by Python organization, or it is something a third party tool?
That's all. I will tell you. See, we have got so many tools available in the market.
Okay.
Like Eclipse is there, Visual Studio is there. We have got this PyCharm. Like this, so many tools. Even NetBeans is there. So many tools are there in the market. Okay, na? Among all these tools, this PyCharm is highly preferred tool. Around 60 to 65% of Python developers, they make use of this PyCharm tool only. Okay, na?
Got it.
Now, this tool, we have got totally two versions. You can see one is community, another one is professional. Okay, now if you go for
Okay.
community, this is free. You can download it freely. Okay, now the specialty of community is you can develop and execute only basic Python programs. Okay, now community, it is free. You can develop and execute your core Python programs. Clear, right?
Yes.
If you go for professional, you can develop and execute advanced Python programs also. You can see web development, everything is possible. But this is not free. This is license version. Of course, trial version you can download and you can use it for 30 days. Okay, na?
Okay.
Is that clear for both of you?
Yes.
Okay. I have downloaded this community version in my machine already. It is available in my machine. Got my point now, Prakhar? You can see this PyCharm icon. After just installation, this PyCharm icon will be available over here. Okay, now? This PyCharm icon will be there. On click of this, say I will show you how initially it will open. I will take it as Zahir. Prakhar, are you listening? Yeah.
Yes.
So it opens up freshly. Whenever you are opening, once if you install your PyCharm, for the first time it will ask your project name. You just give some project name. Automatically it will open up a window like this. Now, the question arises over here is, what is meant by project? Correct, right? most of the people, they'll think that project is a bigger concept. Don't worry, project is not a bigger concept. Project is nothing but a folder where you can save all your Python programs. Okay, now.
Okay.
Any doubts so far? Nakar? Is that clear so far?
Is there any specific structure that need to be mentioned for this Python? For Java, it is the specific structure, right?
Which is structure?
The folder structure.
The folder structure, that's what in modules concept you will be learning folder structure.
Okay.
Here we don't have any folder structure. This is very basic, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we don't need to follow any base folder structure. Clear,
Okay.
no?
Clear.
See, here Zahir one project is created. Is that clear, Prakar? He's not responding on it. Okay. Here I have created a project with the name Zahir. You can see all the required libraries, everything will be loaded over here by default. Okay, now?
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Now here straight away I can right click new Python file. Okay, now I can create a Python file over here. Now Python file, I will give the name as first. Just first is sufficient. No need to give anything .py as extra extension. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear, Prakar?
I think he has a mic problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Now, here, the most important thing what we have to consider over here is the kind of files. See here, we have got 3 different types of files available. One is Python file, another one is Python unit test, another one is Python stub. Totally 3 types of files are available over here. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah. First one, this Python file is basically meant for creating any type of Python program. Yeah. If you want to create any type of Python program, you can take the help of this Python file. That is first type. Second type is unit test. You can see unit test. This is basically meant for creating test cases. Now, as a developer, whatever the code you are developing, you have to test it also. Got my point, right? As a developer, whatever the code you have developed, you have to test it also. For that sake, we will prepare a test case. In Python, if you need to prepare a test case, you should make use of this program. Of course, in later stages, I will teach you how to create a test case for your Python program. Is that clear so far?
Yeah, clear.
Next, Python stub. See, in Python, we have got client and server, that is socket programs available. Okay, now? We have got socket programs available, where if you want to create the server side programs, you should make use of Python stub. Okay, now? If you want to create any server side programs, we should make use of Python stub in our Python program. So we have got 3 different types of program. One is regular Python programs, that is Python file. If you need to create any test case, you can make use of Python unit test. If you need to create any server-side program, you should make use of Python stub. Is that clear so far?
Okay.
Any doubts for you, Prakhar?
No, sir. So once give the brief again knowledge about this Python file, Python unit test, and Python stuff, because I think I forgot that sent to.
Okay. See, Python file, basically in Python language, if you need to create any type of Python program, you can take the help of Python file. Next, if you need to create a test cases for your program for testing purpose, you can use Python unit test. Okay, now? What is test cases? Later stages I will teach you. Next, in Python we have got socket programming, that is system level communication programs. In that socket programming, if you want to create server side programs, we can create by making use of Python stub. Okay, now? Any doubts?
No.
At this moment, unit test and stub is not required. So we will ignore both of this. We will proceed with Python file. Okay, now?
Okay.
Now, just give the name Python file. Click OK. See, this is your project explorer, which will give you the list of all your projects and the files available. And
Okay.
this is coding section where you can type your code. See, I will type my code: A as 10, B as 20, C equal to A plus B. See, if you are doing any mistake over here, automatically it will throw an error. Okay, now?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is highly preferred in companies. If you go for command prompt, they're doing the program, finding the errors, everything, it will be a bit tough. So instead of that, you can take the help of this kind of tools, so that immediately it will detect the errors and it will highlight it to you. Fine, right?
Yeah.
Any doubts? Okay. Next, right click on this, run first. First is your program name. So run first. It will execute, it will generate the output. This portion is what? Your console. In this console, it generates the output for you. Got my point now?
Okay.
This is how we can make use of your PyCharm tool. Okay, now?
Okay.
Now we will be proceeding with functions concept. What is meant by functions? How to make use of functions, we are going to see. Okay. Let's start.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now let me switch to title heading function. Function is a block of code which gets invoked whenever it is needed. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Now, say, what is the use of function, you might ask me. Correct now?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you the real usage of function. Then we will start up with the examples with respect to functions. Okay, now?
Okay.
Now, See, if you want any code to be executed for multiple times, okay, na? Got my
Okay.
point? If you want any code to be executed for multiple times, instead of you writing that code again and again for several times, what we can do, we can include that code in one function and call that function whenever you want, how many times you want. Got my point, right?
Yes.
In that way, we can reuse that code. Got it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Now,
Yes.
how this function will be there, how we can invoke that function, we are going to see with various types of examples. Okay, na?
Okay.
Right. Under this, write down heading types of functions. Types of functions. First one, no argument and no return value function. Okay, na?
What?
No,
No.
no argument and no return value function. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Now, how this function will be there, let me show you. Before that, write down definition for this no argument, no return value function. Okay,
Okay.
write down. It is a function which will not take any arguments. It is a function which will not take any arguments as well as which will not return any values back to the function call. Then it is called as no argument and no return value function. Got my point, right? It is a function which will not take any arguments as well as which will not return any values back to the function call. Then it is called as no argument, no return value function. Okay, na?
Okay.
Now, let me show you how this function will be there. See, def is a keyword which is used for creating a function. Okay, na?
Okay.
So,
Def,
how many keywords are there in Python?
that's what 58 keywords are there.
I'm sorry, is that 58?
Yeah, 58.
Okay. Okay.
So we need to remember all 58 keywords.
Not all 58 keywords. See, if you are going towards data science,
Yes.
you might do somewhere 30, 35 plus. If you are going towards Django, you will get some other keywords which you will not see in data science. That is again based on the specialization what you are taking.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yes.
Now, here, def is a keyword which is meant for defining a function. See, here, the name of the function is display. Okay, now name of the function is display, and you can see these three are the statements available under this function. Okay, now
Okay.
got my point, right?
Def is a
Yes.
keyword and display is a function.
Display is the name of the function.
Name of the function.
Is that
So that
the predefined function or we are defining, right?
we are defining.
So are there any predefined functions?
Yeah, we have predefined functions also. Print is a predefined function only,
Print
right?
is, yes, yes, yes.
Like this, so many are there. We will be seeing later. Okay, no?
Okay, okay,
Now, see, display is a user-defined function. Within that, we have got three statements. One is printing hello. Another one, it is printing welcome. Another one, it is printing end. Correct, no?
Okay.
Now, if I want to print these statements for one time, you can call this function one time only. This is what called as function call. Okay, now?
Okay.
Whenever if you call the function, control will go from here till here. These statements will get executed one time. Next, again, we are calling the function. The statements will get executed one more time. Next, again, one more time. Next, again. Like this, these statements will get printed for 5 times. Got my point, right?
got
How
it.
5 times?
See, this will call this function, so this will print one time.
Okay, this 3 times print written there. It will no, it will work as a single time print.
Yeah, this all the statements are a part of display.
Okay.
So whenever you call, see here, this is what called as function call. You are
Function call.
calling, hmm, you are calling the function, so control will go from here to here. What is there
Okay.
in this function will get executed. These three statements, okay, na?
This will be there. Okay.
So
So
the main
hello,
purpose is to reuse that particular module or program, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
So again you are calling, again 3 times, 3 statements will get executed one more time. Again you are calling, again you are calling, again you are calling. Got
Okay.
my point,
Okay.
right?
Okay. It depends upon number of times whenever we are calling, it will
Yes.
work.
See,
Great.
hello, welcome, end. Hello, welcome, end. Hello, welcome, end. Like this, 5 times you will get the
Yes.
result.
Correct.
Now, basically, we will be, it is just like, what is the scenario where we will be using this one, you might ask. See,
Yes.
scenario is, let's say, I will prepare one SMS gateway. Okay, na? SMS gateway is nothing but a function which is meant for sending SMS. Fine, right? Yes or no?
Okay. Can
Hello.
you
Yes.
please repeat again?
Let's assume in real time where this will be used. I'll explain. Okay, na?
Okay.
In real time, what I will do, I will prepare one program for sending SMS. Okay, na?
Okay.
Same function you will purchase for your project. Even Prakhar also will purchase for this project. Got my point, right?
Got it.
Okay.
Single function like 100 people, they can use it for their projects. It is a function I have defined. I can sell it for multiple people. What they will be doing, they will just call my function. My same logic will get executed for different people in different ways. Got my point,
So,
right?
is it we can sell this function also? We can sell also.
Yeah, you can define and you can sell it also. That is what in
Uh-huh.
advanced specialization you will be learning.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now
Okay.
that's what you can design. It is
So,
not like,
so far, I mean, you might have developed different functions or sold also.
yes.
Okay.
It is not like only this kind of small functions. You have to build
Yes.
big applications. Okay, na?
Yes.
I will tell you the scenarios when in real time how to build a big applications in later stages.
Okay.
Okay, na?
Okay.
Next. Now write down heading function with argument and no return value function. Okay, na? Find it.
Okay.
Now write down about this function. This is a function which will take arguments but will not return any values back to the function call then it is called as function with argument arguments and no return value function. Okay, na?
Okay.
Clear, right? That means it will take arguments. But it won't return any values back to the function call. That's why it is called as function with argument and no return value function. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Okay.
How these functions will be there in tomorrow's session, I am going to show you. Okay, na?
Okay. Sure.
So tomorrow same time can we meet up? 8:30?
Sir, tomorrow anytime I'm available.
Okay, fine. Then tomorrow same time 8:30 p.m. we'll meet up. Okay, na?
Sir, can you send this video to my mail ID, because I have missed around 12 minutes or 15 minutes of initial videos where we explained why.
Just ping me your mail ID. I will edit the videos properly and I'll send it to you. Okay, na?
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, fine. Bye.
Okay.